Hey guys, and how we doing on this fine Monday? I am doing alright. Way later than I intended for this. Just I think my daughter got a little excited. We had a Santa come round, the Rotary Club, whatever the hell a Rotary Club is, in our village every year has a Santa that goes around all the streets and kids can go out and say what they want for Christmas and they get a little sweet and it's really good. I think she got quite excited, and then we were kind of a bit late and finishing up as normal bedtime routine, and then like she wanted to do another 15 minutes, and I said no, and then she like basically burst into tears because I said no while we're trying to get to sleep, etc., etc. There is There we go. Yeah. So, yeah. Basically, bedtime hasn't gone well. My mum's gone out for some new thing that she's doing, and still isn't back, which is a little worrying. But I'm sure everything's fine. It's just taking way longer than she thought. So we shall see. Just do that. Yeah. So let's crack on with this. I had a right day at work today. I woke up this morning expecting to have trouble getting the car down the road and getting to work because it was snowing most of the night. And when I went to bed, I looked out the window. I saw the house across the street, its roof covered in snow. Woke up this morning, was at the same house with no snow. I was like, that's confusing. And when I looked out the window, it'd been raining. After night it had been snowing, then it switched into rain. And now you barely noticed that there was any snow. It's quite weird. So, yeah. And it's been raining most of today. So, that's the thing. Other than that, it's been good. Let me know in the chat, let me know in the comments how your Monday has been. I am interested, I do read comments, so yeah, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I know I'm late and not really giving you much reason, but this is a hobby, not my full-time job, so come on, game. One giant leap. Alright. Alright, let's see where this takes us.
We did it! Pull this off.
We have all the artifacts.
Heck of a thing we pulled off. This never gets old.
I have, Dad. I want to be as good a co-pilot for the captain as I am for you.
Well, you're doing a great
She has
job
done
of
nothing.
in front. Insertion
fits that.
achieved.
And
More
I
space
love
than
it.
again.
Now, a new book.
I should maybe put those artifacts actually in the armor railway.
A brief history of time. If you find any addition, any at all, I will be your friend like forever. Let's land at the civilian outpost.
Landing site's good to go.
Hello.
Yep.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? And none of that grav tech cheating?
I can't wait to get to the Unity! I've been reading all about parallel universe theory, and I'm so ready to meet another version of me. You think it's okay if I call them Cora too?
I'm sure you'll work something out if it's not.
I'll have to check all my charts and double check all the locking mechanisms and see what kind of differences there are in the next universe. You know, in case we get into the kind of trouble we always do. Look,
Fair.
Dad said that there's a chance we might all get separated after we go to the Unity. You don't think that's going to happen, do you?
It might. That's the risk we'll all be taking.
That's what Dad said. I feel kind of bad, you know? That I want to go anyway. I'm sure gonna miss the lodge, but I can't wait to see what happens next.
Find friends.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place. Coming up on the end of a long ride here. We got all the artifacts. You ready for what comes next? Might not see each other on the other side.
You have to risk it. It's what we do.
I know. Just bracing for it. Hey, listen, you're probably wondering about Cora. I played it over in my head 1,000 times, and I've made up my mind. She's coming with. I know what everyone's gonna say, but even if I told her no, she'd find some way on board that ship.
I can see that.
And if we stayed behind, we'd both regret it.
And keep go out with an adventure. I get it.
I'm sure plenty of the others won't like it, and I'll be worried like no tomorrow if we don't end up in the same place. But I gotta keep telling myself that Cora's ready for this. And hey, same goes for you. If we don't see each other on the other side, it's been all worth it.
You have my attention. Ah, yes, we are done.
Anyone else? Me? Yeah, that's part.
Got my attention, Captain. Finally. These new universes won't know what hit them. Forget about the Starborn and the Hunter. It's Barrett and company from here on out.
Let's just stay with calling ourselves Constellation.
I suppose we can do that. Classic. Look, if this is a are we doing this or not talk, then stop right there. We're doing this. The multiverse waits for no one.
Fair enough. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, that's why I said it first. See you on the other side. Got a moment? Let's catch up.
Yes? Is that it then?
This is amazing. The unity, the multiverse. This is everything and more, literally.
There's a lot to unpack here.
No kidding. Think of the dissertations. Boundless topics, no bounds. Except the books, they're bound. This explains so much, though. They're disorganized, petty, weird, and also deeply fascinating at the same time. Because they are just people. We never rule that out, but it feels so good to know we weren't fighting against robot alien ghost gods or something.
Yeah, about the Starborn Unity is a central issue here.
True. We need to approach this critically and carefully. We can't just jump in. Or, I mean, we could, I guess. But it all comes back to this. We don't know what will happen if you enter the Unity. You might lose yourself or become a two-headed space shark. There are too many variables.
I thought you'd be the first one to enter the Unity.
What? No. I just have to go back and forth about it for a while first, and then I'll be completely fine. Just part of my process. Of course, at the end of the day, it's your choice. But I will say this. Our entire purpose in Constellation is to explore. Why would we stop now?
Exactly. Agreed. We need to do this, Barrett.
I'm with you. I'm not gonna hold you back. But if you know, become evil or whatever, I'm also not gonna have your back.
Thanks, Barrett. I think.
Anytime. The possibility of turning evil aside, I appreciate you taking the lead on this. You're guiding Constellation to new frontiers, new discoveries, and we should all follow your example. On that note, there's something else I'd like to discuss with you, if you have time. It's not on the scale of entering the Unity, but it is tangentially related.
Is it now? I have time. Tell me what's on your mind.
Thanks. This has been swirling in my brain goo for a while now. So, I've been pondering over what's happened and what it all means. And I've got a favor to ask. A teensy-weensy favor.
This doesn't
About
sound
the size of a plank length, really. I think it's time I joined you in the physics-bending powers business. See if one of those temples works for more than just you.
Go get your power then.
Marvelous. I'm glad you're as gung-ho about this as I am. As it so happens, I've already talked to Vladimir. Seems our eye in the sky is back up and running. He sent me the coordinates for the temple already. We just have to visit. Exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me, I know.
Take Barrett to friend. Let's go to the lodge. Go talk to everyone.
Ready for takeoff in 3, 2, 1, go.
And we'll take Barrett to Thrin. And then we'll,
And just like that, we're in
find means.
space.
You begin. daughter was very excited to meet Santa tonight. She was literally like bouncing up and down.
When a settlement... Hey, Dusty. If you're ever thinking to yourself...
Do you have a second, friend? I've thought about it, and as much as I would love to see the Unity the way Keeper Aquilus has experienced it, I'm not coming with you.
Well, why not? You can't be serious. This is what Constellation has been waiting for.
I know I should be excited, but I can't stop thinking about the fact that the Keeper knew about the Unity but chose to keep it hidden. I think I need to look for my answers here, in this universe. And I can't leave my parents. I know they would understand, but they're not getting any younger.
Good luck, Mateo. And goodbye.
You too. I know I'm flaking out at the end, but I'm glad I was a part of all this.
Tip your ear for a moment? It'll be a shame to pack up all the modifications to the Eye for finding the artifacts. But she's earned a break. Gilded our fortunes for sure.
Very true. I could say the same about you, Vladimir. Couldn't have done this without you.
I'm just an old blade in the dark trying to make good. I'll be taking up the chair when everyone's gone in the Unity. Set Constellation's course for another new beginning. Not my first time at the helm for a crew, but going to take it slow.
Constellation will be in good hands with you.
Don't know about that. Intend to keep teaching folks how to play the Troublemaker's game. No use being an explorer if you aren't a little dangerous.
Fair point.
Well, tipped your ear long enough. I'll be smiling as you walk through Eternity's gate. Give the next universe something to talk about, yeah?
Oh, definitely will. Wake up, Walter.
There's nothing like an investment paying off. We've succeeded beyond my wildest dreams. Everyone should feel proud.
Constellation could have done this without Stuart Ackland's support. Thank you, Walter.
Oh no. This moment isn't about my corporate holdings, no. Being part of Constellation was just for me. Although there's always opportunities, I'm not above taking advantage of what we learn as a group. Alas, while I would like to take the final jump with everyone, I'm afraid the saying, "you can't take it all with you," has caught up to me. There might not be a Stroud Eklund in the next universe, and certainly not mine. And I would be a poor choice of company if I was, well, poor.
Don't sell yourself short, Walter. There's more to you than your money.
Thank you for that. But I'd be lying to myself if I didn't admit it was a part of me. And I have no desire to find out who I am without it. Goodbye, my friend. If I could borrow a bit from Sebastian Banks, bring light into the darkness of the unknown.
Definitely will.
So I know we aren't keeping all the artifacts here anymore, but I think I can get some good readings from your ship. You have no idea how excited I am to analyze the data after you jump to the Unity. I'm gonna make some coffee. Pull an all-nighter.
Analyze your data on the ship. You're coming with us.
What? No. I do not do field work. Especially not the restructuring yourself at the molecular level kind. Or whatever the Unity actually does to make you starborn. Anyway, Vladimir and I have been talking, and we're both staying here. Someone has to keep Constellation going with so many people leaving. It'll be pretty quiet at first, but that's what Constellation has been doing forever, right? An old generation moves on, a new one moves in.
Goodbye, Noel. Thank you for everything.
Okay, I promised myself I wouldn't cry. And I'm sticking to that. So, goodbye. I'll miss you all.
Alrighty. Who am I missing? Vladimir, Walter, spoke to Barrett. Alan spoke to Andrea, spoke to Clara, spoke to Sam, spoke to Mateo. One sec, folks. Sorry about that. Just my wife coming home.
By the way, Captain, something new.
Trying to work out who I've missed to not complete the talk to your friends bit. Sam, Cora, Andrea, Barrett, Walter, Mateo, Vlad, no. That's all of them, apart from Sarah, but Sarah died, so...
Hey, if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you about it. Space is so hostile to humanity already, and you made it just a little bit safer for everybody. The Terramorphs don't stand a chance. This is going to make a real difference. This is one for the Constellation history books, Captain.
I don't care if I remembered that.
So humble, too. People love that. Squeak! Anyway, I can't believe you got them to agree to the microbes. Bravo, Captain. Bravo.
Chief Engineer Kulkani knew what she was talking about, and I believe her.
Me too. Sealing away the Lazarus plant hopefully is just a small risk, but that remains to be seen. Balancing risk versus reward is tricky, even more so when so much hangs in the balance.
I have no regrets. The micros are risky, but it will work.
Making the subtle system safer with every petri dish. Every time I see that statue, I feel a bit more. Can't really explain why.
Vasco. Haven't spoken to Vasco. I forgot about the robot. $66. We're doing that another 34 times.
A moment, Captain. It appears Constellation's current mission is at its end. It is customary to offer congratulatory statements.
You deserve plenty of praise yourself, Vasco.
Thank you. If I were sentient, I am sure I would be feeling a great sense of pride and increased social connectivity to you. I hope the process of becoming Starborn is done without causing any physical trauma. But given the unknown physiological requirements of crossing universes, that seems unlikely.
Thank you, Vasco. There is no how to end on a positive note.
I am told that is the best way to deliver potentially upsetting news. If we do not see each other again, goodbye, Captain. From a statistical standpoint, you have been an unusually effective member of this team.
Alright. That's that bit done. Oh, that's not a Constellation mission. Why are the power on Masada 3? Oh. We didn't actually do that. Well, that's just plain annoying, isn't it? Right. Where's Masada? There we go. Let's look at this. Since Barrett's is just an activity.
Let's talk. When you have time, of course.
Oh, Barrett's my companion. I want Andraja to be my companion, but yeah, shouldn't be you. I didn't tell you to become my partner. It's those little things in this game that are just annoying and dumb. Like, I didn't tell Barrett to become my partner, and yet he's my partner now. I can take off in my ship and energy will be removed from the grav drive system for no reason whatsoever. It's annoying little quirks like that that bring the whole thing down. All right.
I'm so ready for this.
Stupid turret. Where's the door? Where was the door? Get down to the temple. Where is it, you stupid game? I remember this section from last night. I cannot for the life of me. Because I remember looking at that. And then cannot remember how to get... Yeah, this looks promising.
Can you feel that slight vibration? It changes ever so often. Make sure it's from reality. Well, they don't need it now.
Nope, they do not. Damn it. I wasn't back to full thing. It confuses me why we didn't just get a power here. Sweet asthma attack. How do I get the power then? Surely it should be in here, right? Oh, is it on? Am I reading that as Messiah 3? Oh. That would explain a lot. Can I fast travel from this location? Alright, so I'm ready to Right, can I fast travel from here? Apparently not. Don't get that. I don't understand why there's certain locations you just can't fast travel from. Come on. Fine. We haven't been in this bit before. Nothing good in it. But we haven't been in. Yeah. I'm just gonna run all the way back to the ship. Oh, game lets me, that is. To the ship we go. Ooh, only 25 more times to go. We've got 40 minutes left of the stream. Something tells me that I'm actually quite going to get to the finale tonight. I could be wrong. I'll tell you what, let's try and fast roll to the side of 2. Now. Hey.
I have something for you.
And now we figured that out again. We know what the terramorph is.
Starting landing procedure.
I do like it when you get a landing from the cockpit. I think that's quite cool. Ooh.
Hello, Captain.
Hello, Vasco. Yeah.
Absolutely for you.
Let's go get the pretty lady. Assuming we can find said pretty lady.
Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours,
On you.
but no guarantees.
Dad, can I have a pet?
A pet? We live on a starship, Cora. Pets and starships don't always mix so well.
What's new?
Where is Andreja? You never do anything bloody quick in this game. It was just weird shit I just... That's Vasco. I don't know Vasco either.
Hello. I will await your next order here.
No, don't wait the next order there, Vasco. You are not proving useful.
Well, if it isn't our own range.
Yep.
A badge is just a symbol. You don't have to wear the...
Yes.
Anyway,
I'll take it in survive. I had to do it.
maybe it will. It was a hard choice. Exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me, I know. Let's stop by sometime and let's talk. Just us adventurers, okay? I can't imagine how hard it was to be. A leader knows that protect, and I'm proud to call.
I appreciate that, Barrett. But I only do what I had to do.
Modest, too. They're gonna make it. What you did took nerves. If he had gotten to you, I don't know what we'd be.
Delgado was a punk, I had no regrets.
And if they all thanks to you.
Yes. Can you... You'll never recover.
That's the hope and the dream. But if they do...
Come on.
Let's get out there and do something new. Let's get that power first. Then we can split up.
Yeah.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
Well, that explains that. Fine. Alright.
Greetings, Captain.
Where's the temple at? Come on. I really like the ones of these where it just landed you right next to the temple. You didn't even have to mess about looking for the scanner room normally. You were just there. Didn't even need to turn your scanner on. Just watch straight to it. And just walk straight to it. That seems temple-ish. Let's keep going this way and see what happens. Yeah. Okay. This is... I just realized this is where the game gives me a lot of the temples to go and get, isn't it?
I am hot. I mean, to be clear, it's a temperature thing. Primarily.
Tentacle.
Come and get it.
Alright, come on then, Barrett. Back to the ship we go. Okay. Do you think that, like, thinking back over the conversation that we had last night between the hunter and the emissary, there's a lot of there's 2 or 3. I'm gonna say a lot. There's not a lot. There's 2 or 3 different outcomes as to how that interaction could play out, and it actually quite drastically alters how you see the game. And it just means there's more possibilities than a lot of people are giving Starfield credit for. It's a very expensive game, and I'm not convinced it's quite as expensive as what Skyrim was. I put over 100 hours into Skyrim and got to the end of like the main quest and then went, I know there's more to do. I knew that there was more to do. In this, I know there's more to do, but it's like I'm not going to be fighting myself to go back and try and discover it all. Whereas with Skyrim, I got to the end of the main quest, I put 100 hours into it. It was like one of the first games I've ever put 100 hours into, and I was just like, no, they were like talking myself out of playing it somewhat. They were like, you've done the main stuff that you want to do. Don't go back. You don't need to go back.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Hey, you might want this. Hey, good to see you. We're clear.
Okay, come on. Still like my ship.
Red Apogee, surrounded by stars.
I do.
in the vastness of space.
I was just about to say my
We're due for our
microphone's
next jump soon. I'm making another run out of New Atlantis, taking Universals out in the stars.
that's nice.
To get closer to God and to appreciate the galaxy and all its majesty.
Don't do the first one, just do the second one. Nice to encounter someone peaceful.
Space travel is dangerous, but fortunately most ships don't engage us. Whether it's respect for our religious beliefs or the fact that we carry only passengers, I don't know. Have you ever felt something spiritual while traveling the stars? I've jumped dozens of times, and I still don't know I've had the revelation that Keeper Aquilus describes. But I'll keep jumping.
It's not hard not to feel something profound traveling the stars.
I completely agree. It was a pleasure talking with you. We have to be going. But I hope God watches over you out there in the stars.
Right. No, we're not doing that. We've done that. Alright. Take Barrett to Thren. And then build that army railway. Right, where's Thren at? Over here. Let's go. Okay. I do love the Johnson.
As I wander the blackness of the deep abyss.
I just don't care who you are.
That's Lock 10 and landing. Urban would have loved to see this.
That seems a questionable landing site.
Dusty. Let's talk.
Let's not. I'm just gonna get you this power. Well, that's not how we get into this place, is it? Maybe this way. Okay, guess we're taking the scenic route around. Get to the door. Right, so this one's about Barrett. I'm gonna say it's not gonna work and we end up with Barrett.
It's way too cold. This is absurd. Take a break. Let's chat.
Where does he live?
I've been thinking a lot about my early days in Constellation lately.
This is not the time, bro.
Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging in some old things. Just sort of reminiscing. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them again to hear his voice.
Oh, that was comfort.
It was surreal, honestly. So, most of the messages were everyday things. Lots of excitedly written news about biodiversity and plant life. But one thing stood out. In one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he took at a mine shortly before he died. He said something terrible was happening there, but the message was garbled after that.
Stealth communications isn't always reliable.
True, but this was different. I recognized this pattern from the war. A portion of the message was encrypted. Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin, and he was begging me to help him. The message was short, but his voice was pained. He was so upset.
That must have been difficult to hear, Barrett.
Yes. Hearing his voice in so much pain was very difficult. I wish I had noticed this message when he sent it. So in this message, Irvin said he was being framed. He said they'll do it again. He asked if Constellation could send more help.
This recording is 20 years old.
It is, but I was thinking about it and, well, it's still wrong, right? So I figured, hey, I can do some sort of a remote investigation here, see what I can find out. There's gotta be a paper trail, right? Now, I happen to have a trustworthy contact who knows a bit about law and owes me a favor. I'd need to pay in advance in case there are any access fees or bribes.
This should be enough.
That works. I'll tell them to go ahead with the investigation. You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help him, even though I know I can't. Does that make any sense?
Nope. If everyone was down, so they must still be in
I appreciate that. It's going to be hard to get some sleep tonight after all this. But the fact that I'm doing something about it might be enough to help. Hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention of Hephaestus. Well, anyway, I'll let you know if my contact finds anything.
Okay. We get back to the matter at hand.
This is Barrett. Turning your call.
What in the... Who in the... I certainly didn't expect this. Whoa. Hello, handsome. You got to be joking. Nope. Okay. Skipping the initial shock of it all. Agreed. Not worth it. Forming a hypothesis.
Why don't you explain what's happening here?
Molecular binary schism? Temporal twinning? Group hallucination? Don't forget the fluctuations in the energy patterns which align almost deterministically. Harmonized vibrations distorting some mechanical barrier between neighboring universes? Impossible to know with such a minute subset of readings.
Oh, you guys are such nerds.
Obviously.
Welcome aboard.
Whoa there. Sustaining this connection requires a lot of concentration. Is this permanent? You will eventually monitor the energy fluctuations and agree. But no, this is unusual. I could study this forever. Irvin told me to just enjoy it and collect data on the side for later. And I'm glad I did. Irvin? He's with you. He's... okay? By the tone of your voice, I'm gathering some things in our lives might be a bit different.
Mr. Dad.
Is he happy? Yes, he is. Our daughter pilots the ship after Vasco was destroyed. But otherwise, we've survived the war well.
The things sound very different way off.
I have so many questions. I wonder how many paths I've taken. We've taken. How many variations? How many ended with heartache and how many with joy?
That's the type of thinking that will bake your noodle.
Wait. What's that noise? Starborn ship.
Alright, let's get ready for a fight.
We can handle this. On it.
Come on, a-holes. Where you at?
Sure. I've got some time to kill.
Love this sniper rifle.
Something happened. I can't hold on to you. I'm struggling. Being pulled through the barrier. This is probably it, friends. Amen, son. Cherish every moment with them.
I already do, my friend. I promise.
So look, for the record, I am the same Barrett that came here with you. For sure. I think.
Trust me, I noticed.
Could you imagine if I just kept pulling other Barretts into existence? Forever? An entire universe full of me.
No, Barrett, I don't want to imagine.
Besides, it is a bit exhausting to sustain just one extra me. Anyway, it's a relief, you know. I have this ability, this power, and I'm still just me. Just regular Barrett. And I already feel like it's subsiding. I no longer feel like I'm in a huge crowd.
He seems useful.
I thought so too. Other me, other Barrett, seemed like he was able to handle himself well in that fight. Anyway, we'll see. If the other me gets in the way, I can just release him or stop using the power entirely. For now, I just need to use this power a bit and digest what all has happened.
Use your power when you want to, Barrett.
That's pretty exhausting, really. So I might only do it when I feel like we could use backup. For now, anyway.
Cool. Right. Let's do that. Ooh, wrong button. Oh, the ship's just here.
Everything looks exactly as we left it, right?
Part of
So,
me wants
top
to stay and
superpower you're
study
hoping
this
for?
place, but part
Me,
of is
teleportation.
energized to get
Could
back
get
to
out of a
the
lot of
stars.
scrapes with that one.
I mean, that is true. Teleportation would be a good superpower to have. Add artifacts. You complete the armor. Once you power your grav drive, you'll jump to the unit. Remove the armor from your ship if you need to grav jump to anywhere else. Okay.
We're clear for liftoff.
Alright, folks. In space and see what happens.
Orbital insertion complete.
Mm-hmm.
Now move freely.
Okay. There we go. Chips. I think this might be the end of the main quest, folks. You cannot say this game isn't pretty in spots. I mean, look at this. That is pretty awesome. Why are you on your arm like that? Not
You made
Helen.
it. I hope you're enjoying the view. I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity.
You're me.
A thought occurs. Can anyone ever truly experience reality outside oneself? All of time and space filters through a singular perspective.
Interesting idea.
I am as much you as you are part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place. The Unity.
Okay.
I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret?
Don't know I can and made peace with what I couldn't.
That's good. You'll need that clarity for what comes next. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you, that something that makes you unique amongst the infinite, will explode like a supernova.
That doesn't sound good.
A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind.
Starborn said it would be reborn. Sounds like death.
Much like the death of a star creating new kinds of matter, so will part of your being become fused with the Unity itself. That part is what becomes Starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream. Walk into the Gate of Light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around, walk away from the Unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
I've enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the Unity right now. Go out into the stars. As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving, as the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time.
Okay.
Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
I don't know. different? The same? Who knows? Again, pretty ass game. I know this is just basically an animated movie, but people say it's ugly, straight up incorrect. And there we go, folks. That was Starfield. Oh, a good chunk of Starfield, anyway. We've not done anything. Not by a long shot. Right, let's skip through this and just see where it takes us. I'm sorry, the people at Bethesda Game Studios, for skipping past all your names on the stream. I'm sure you can forgive me, but well done, you guys. You made a good game. Armin Shimmerman was Walter Stroud. Armin Shimmerman died. I thought he died a couple of years ago. I could be wrong on that. Oh, I need to check though. No, he's still alive. I realized I forgot to put my watch on charge. Let's get that. Davon, that is what you become, a being who has touched the infinite. Your story is over, but will begin anew, in this universe and countless others. You remember all you have learned, your possessions, and everyone you knew has been left behind. Explore this new universe all it offers, and perhaps take another trip through the Unity. I mean, that is quite cool. guess that's how you get a starborn ship.
Unregistered starship. We're detecting... Well, it's what we're not detecting that's an issue. What's powering that thing? You know what? Just hold still while we do the contraband check. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis.
That's really good, but I am done with this game. Alright, folks. That was Starfield. I hope you enjoyed watching me play it as much as I've enjoyed playing it. It has its problems. It is a game couched in an outdated RPG design philosophy. That doesn't mean that that philosophy is not good. It just means games have evolved between when Skyrim came out and now. Right? I haven't played any other Fallout games. I don't know if you can say that Starfield is Fallout in space. What I've played of it is Skyrim in space. That's not a bad thing. I don't think. I think Skyrim in space is pretty compelling. I think there are some things they can take out. They can streamline a lot of stuff. They can have better writing. I think part of the main issue with it is the writing. It's just not as good as other games you can get. It's not terrible. It's really not. But like those last few missions of the Constellation quest line, if there was more weight, more gravitas, more stakes involved, it would have made it so much better. The Crimson Fleet storyline, there was a certain weight and gravitas to that, and even that was fairly muted. But it was good. The shipbuilding, the base building, the thing, all that can be streamlined. The shipbuilding, not so much. The shipbuilding was pretty decent. Base building, that can be streamlined. All the resources you need, something needs to change from that. The being encumbrance, it's just not a good gameplay mechanic. Never has been. So, yeah. I hope genuinely that team get a shot at Starfield 2 at some point. Oh, well, obviously it won't be exactly that team. But I hope they pay attention to the discourse around Starfield for the next Elder Scrolls game and make some serious design philosophy changes and then do Starfield 2 based off those design choices and improve it. I think it is a good universe. I think it is a cool thing. I do not think it needed superpowers. The multiverse idea was an interesting idea. I don't think it needed that. I think it would have been a better game without all the mysticism. I think it would have been a better game being couched in this is how humans live now. And the idea that you've got these factions, you've got the Freestar Collective and the United Colonies and the Varum and all them, and there was wars and all this and just cool stuff like that. I think would have been with all the little activities you constantly getting the stuff to do and becoming a Freestar Ranger and things like that was all really cool. I think the powers behind the Constellation questline just weren't needed. I didn't use them because I didn't need to. They were just all a bit pointless. So yeah, I think they could have done something majorly different there. But anyway, I hope they get another shot at Starfield. I think a Starfield 2 would be really cool. I hope they pay attention to the discourse for Elder Scrolls 6. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching me play this. We'll be picking up and starting Spider-Man 2 tomorrow. And yeah, that is it from me. I really hope you've enjoyed playing Starfield with me. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who's chatted, everyone who has given me tips, everyone who has subscribed while we've been playing it. It's been absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. Sweet dreams. Have a fantastic Tuesday. And I will see you tomorrow for some Spider-Man 2. Good night.